It is not common for dogs to be around newborns. Many vets even discourage it. But this story will warm your heart. In this story, a 12-year-old senior dog is gifted to a family with a newborn baby girl. A few years prior, the dog had been abused and neglected, so much so that he had lost his sight and one of his legs. Despite all this, he lived a happy life until the day he passed away, and he was able to live long enough to see the little girl he had formed an unbreakable bond with take her first steps. When Maggie, a four-legged dog, was found as a stray, she was already quite old, having lost one of her legs to a car accident and going blind due to cataracts. The poor dog had also suffered abuse, which made her timid and fearful of humans. But when she was finally adopted by a loving family, she blossomed into a completely different dog. And this is where her story takes an incredible turn. Maggie's new owners, the Adlers, had a newborn baby girl, and despite their dog's advanced age and health issues, they decided to let the two of them get to know each other. At first, Maggie was a bit standoffish, but once she got comfortable, she became a devoted and loving pet to both her human family and her new puppy family. It was love at first sight between the dog and the baby. Every time the baby cried, Maggie would stop what she was doing and go to her, licking her face and cuddling with her. Even though the baby didn't understand what was happening, she loved the dog's warmth and the sound of her licking. Over time, the baby began to crawl and then walk with the help of her parents and dog. At first, Maggie was wary of the baby crawling around, but eventually she got used to it and became a big part of the baby's life. She would lick the baby clean after her milk would spill and never stopped adoring her, always being by her side and showering her with kisses. Their bond was truly amazing, and everyone in the family was very happy about it. However, as time went on, Maggie got older and frailer. One day she collapsed and was rushed to the vet, but there was nothing they could do. Sadly, the old dog passed away at home, surrounded by her loving family. The baby was only 18 months old when this happened, but she still remembered the dog who had been such a big part of her life. In an interview, the baby's mother shared that her daughter was very upset when the dog died, which touched the family deeply because it showed how much the dog had meant to her. Although Maggie is no longer with us, the baby was able to live her first year with a loving dog by her side, which brought her a lot of joy and happiness. One of the most heartwarming things about the story is that Maggie's final days were spent with the baby, who she had formed such a strong bond with. This shows that animals have the ability to form deep emotional connections with their humans. Even if they are different species, Maggie's story is a great example of how senior pets can still bring a lot of joy and love into our lives. Even though she had her own health problems, she was able to give a lot of love to the baby and be a big part of her life. The bond between a dog and its owner is truly amazing and inspiring. Maggie's story is a great example of this. Despite the dog's old age and health issues, she was still able to form a deep bond with her owner and bring a lot of love and joy into her life. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. We appreciate your support and hope you continue to watch our videos.